All right, so what's up, guys? One Piece chapter 845 titled "The Enraged Army." Now, this chapter, I should say that it was full of dialogue. Like it had a ton of dialogue, um, and it had like a tiny bit of action. But anyways, let's get into it. Sorry about the noise in the background. Again, my daughter, AKA the little demon, she's watching Sprout, so she's gonna be doing whatever she does. So let's let her do her. Okay. Now, um, chapter starts off with Nami and Luffy basically continuing to sit on the ground, and Nami tries to convince Luffy to move from that spot because they're in Big Mom's territory, and she also reminds Luffy that remember what Pound said that when Commander Snack got defeated by Uroge, how she sent out a whole army, and Luffy just defeated Cracker, so we should be expecting the same thing is what she's basically telling Luffy. And Luffy goes on to tell Nami that he's gonna stay there. He's not gonna move. If he moves and Sanji comes back, Sanji's gonna think that they move. And Luffy's being stubborn right now, and I'm not sure that this is the right time. So, besides that, a shit world of storm has just started. Now, I like how this chapter was done. This chapter was done to show that Big Mom's powers, that how it was explained by Pound, wasn't as if Big Mom herself like could physically do this. It wasn't like that. It basically showed the two cartoon cloud. It was one sun and one thundercloud, and these were the two cartoon guys that were creating the storm with the lightning and everything. And it seems as though she placed souls inside these what animate inanimate objects that causes them to to act the way that they're doing, to act the way that they are right now, which is creating thunder, lightning, and whatever else. It isn't like Big Mom has two different devil fruit. It isn't like in that case, but it's like she's using her powers to do this. So that's I like how they did that this chapter. Also, the enraged army. I thought this army was gonna be Big Mom's only, but apparently German 66 and Big Mom's army arrived with Bobbin as the leader. And this army, listen, I'm scared of this army. Now, I don't know if you guys remember a couple chapters back when Big Mom sent out her underlings to look for the ingredients for the cake for the tea party that's taking place today. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. She basically sent out this group of pirates, and these guys, I'm guessing that they each went to different islands, and they took what they wanted, meaning that no one there was able to stop them. Only and kill when necessary. They had a rhyme for this. Um, so that should tell you is to how to gauge their strength is what I'm trying to say. Now, everyone arrived, and Bobbin seems to be the leader. And notice that his name isn't like bold, and also the lady with the broadened hat. I like that hat, by the way. Now, um, as it continues to rain, Luffy turns out over on his stomach, and he basically says that he's not even gonna let a drop of rain go in his mouth. Now, Nami is uh Nami is still trying to convince Luffy to move from that spot because the army has found out their location. Then we immediately cut into Big Mom. Don't know what this part of the story served, besides the one point. Basically, this kid named Anana, she basically asked Big Mom that can she have some knives to dissect her toys because she asked the chefs and the chefs told her no, and Big Mom was like, let her have it. She's spoiled and rotten, and I'm gonna kill her one day. Like what? What is she talking about? All right. Of course you're gonna wait. You're not gonna kill a child, but you're gonna wait till she get older. But you're gonna let her do what she wants to and then kill her one day. That's ridiculous. I really didn't understand that context, but I did understand where she says everyone has between 100 to 200 people that they want to kill. That was kind of okay in the sense that putting a meaning to that little square. Did not understand the whole conversation either way, and she basically forced the chefs to give her a knife, to give the kid knives. Don't know why. Kids shouldn't have knife and scissors. Now we go into the tea party. The Vince Smokes are all sitting around the table, all four of them, including Judge and including Pudding. Now, Judge is basically rubbing Big Mom's palms. He is saying all the right things, doing all the right things to make this wedding go through, and so that he can have control over Big Mom's army. He is doing everything that he can for everything to go smoothly. So if all hell breaks loose, you can at least give Judge A for effort. Now, we go into them eating and toasting to the ceremony that's taking place tomorrow in the One Piece world, taking place tomorrow. And notice that all of the foods had features. Here, mama. And we're dancing. Not dancing, but they were walking around, singing. They were begging to be eaten and asking if they taste good. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but a few chapters ago when Big Mom was on one of her tantrums and she was asking for a croquembouche. If I remember correctly, wasn't a croquembouche in a hotel, and then the croquembouche checked out of the hotel. It seems like he was on the run, and when Jinbei took him and threw him in Big Mom's mouth, he didn't seem like he wanted to be eaten. But after a while, he realized that he was food and that he had to be eaten, and then he just wanted to find out if he tasted good. Whereas in this case, these foods were begging to be eaten. Nothing else, nothing more besides if they taste good. That's it. And I don't know if, of course we know that these foods have life because Big Moms are putting souls into them, but I wonder if that enhances the flavor of the food. Now, okay, let's move on to the continuation of the dinner. Pudding basically slides Sanji a note saying that meet me. I want to speak to you in private. And they basically go into private and they have this long ass conversation. But before that, the army found Luffy, and Luffy looks to be taking out the fodder characters, fodder soldiers so far. Big Mom's fodder soldiers. We haven't seen any of the German 66 soldiers being defeated yet. So Pudding basically apologized to Sanji that she wasn't able to bring him to the coast to help them escape, and basically explained to Sanji that Big Mom always used these wristlets to keep the capture wherever she wants to and to control and manipulate so that they don't run away. And it seems as though Big Mom has been doing this for a lot of people. Because the way Pudding explained it, I interpreted that she must have been doing this for a lot of other people that might not have gotten married to Big Mom, but she forced it to happen. Such as putting the wristlets on. And Sanji basically says the only way to get the wristlets off is for her crew to defeat, is for his crew to defeat Big Mom's entire crew. Now, Sanji basically confessed to Pudding that and rips off the mask that he's not happy there. It's basically hell. They don't treat me like a family member, and he's going along with the plan because he's gonna make a deal with Big Mom to not hurt his crew, basically let them off, and to not hurt Zeph. And he goes into state that he has no one that he can depend on, no one. So to see him put in a situation like this, and then to know that the army has already left to attack, probably kill Luffy. The army has already left to kill Luffy. I don't know how this is gonna play out. But we continue down the line with the conversation of Pudding is basically saying that she doesn't want this marriage to be that kind of hell. And it seems as though Pudding was confessing on her end that she has been living in hell. So both of them has been living in hell, and this marriage seems to be an escape route. Now, I'm not too convinced about that. Definitely not too convinced about that. Going as smoothly. Now, is this chapter end? It ends on that note, but Luffy again was defeating some of the Big Mom's crew, and Smoothie seems to be next up. Now, is this chapter ends? I really don't want this wedding to happen. I really don't want this wedding to happen. So, One Piece is on break next week. Just as things get good, starts to go on a break. It's customary break. But yeah, not sure if any other anime or manga were to go on break, if this would be acceptable. Is consistent as it is now. Not sure if it'll be acceptable, but either ways, all we can do is wait. But other than that, definitely gonna say 8.5 out of 10 chapter. Definitely gonna say because I wanted to see more about the army. What'll happen with our wanted to see. I really don't know. I really don't know. Kind of caught up. But again, I did enjoy the chapter. Um, and to see to get a tiny bit more explanation about Big Mom's powers by showing us the lightning and the thunder and the fire cloud. This shit basically came up out of nowhere, and I don't know the point of putting Nana in it in the chapter. Don't know, but either ways, guys, still enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Definitely like or dislike, but let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and hope you guys enjoyed it. But other than that, thank you for watching.